they did not catch the deck list being incorrect. The card wasn't on the list. What the heck happened to YCS Richmond? The judging there, well, I'll let you decide. The guy who got second place at YCS Richmond was deck checked during Swiss. He was warned with no game loss that he had warped cards in his deck. So he was able to fix this issue, no problem, carry on with his day. Top 16 rolls around, another deck check for the player. This time, the judges realize potentially a mistake they had made. They realized that this individual, the entire tournament, was playing Harpy's Feather Duster in his deck list, and it was nowhere to be found on the list itself. The player then, of course, got a game loss in top 16, was able to reverse 2-0 and make it all the way to the finals with an altered deck list. But the question remains, how was he deck checked in the Swiss rounds and they did not catch the deck list being incorrect? The card wasn't on the list, and it's just completely mind-boggling. Round 7, I was 5-1. Playing at table 12, there's over 30 minutes left in the round. The judges come out of the woodwork and say, okay, random deck check for you guys. We're sitting there over 10 minutes. Judges come back and they tell me, sir, we have an issue we'd like to speak with you about. They tell me I'm getting a marked card game loss because 3 Water Enchantress, Ultimate Rare, too easy to apparently cut the deck to, and 2 Forbidden Droplet, they say that they can consistently find them by looking at the side of the card in the sleeve. I should not have undouble sleeved my deck. When I've been playing in the past with double sleeves, my opponents would be sliding the cards around like crazy, and then a card would flip over magically, like a lot of times when I was playing. So that is why I switched over to single sleeve. I get a match loss for these cards, which of course I did not know about stacking, etc., etc. My opponent was cleared in that situation. Top 32 gets deck checked again. He gets a game loss, marked card major. He had the same chipped marked card in his deck. I'm not blaming him. I think it was a coincidence because look, the judges were calling out a lot this event. I understand it's very difficult to judge this. If you look hard enough, you can probably stack 33% of your deck. And before Konami pops me for this, I'm only telling you this for your information to protect you. Do not stack. I would never cheat in an event. This is only so you can prevent other people from stacking you, maybe shuffle their deck, maybe cut it in extra time. When I reached out in the judges lounge, I was talking about my situation. I got some helpful advice about how to self-check your own deck. However, when I tried to ask about what happened to the second place player who did what he did, played an illegal deck list. Trust me, I submitted a deck list. It didn't have Foolish Burial. I needed that Foolish Burial on the list. I did not. I would never cheat. I would never cheat. I did not put that card in my deck. The guy who got second, I don't know if he did it on purpose. I don't know what happened. But he played Harpy's Feather Duster in his deck, and from what I heard, that won in multiple rounds. Multiple rounds he won this card. He won with this card that was not in his list. And goodness knows what they're doing to scratch the backs of certain players, which judges are doing what. I don't know. I'm not asserting anything. I'm only asking the question, what does the community have to say about it? Let me know in the comments below. Catch you in the next one.